which actors or stakeholders then, whether that's the companies, governments, intermediaries, do you think are the most that need to be held account? You've talked there about enforcement, so that we can sort of draw a line and say that potentially we have legislation that isn't working in the UK. Potentially. I don't want to commit myself, but we have legislation that's not working in the UK, or it hasn't been enforced, and therefore, as we've noted, that companies take advantage of that. In your opinion, which actors then need to be held most to account?
I think it's the government, and I think it's the government because when we went to them with a huge amount of evidence towards the end of this process for the BBC, their response was pretty much to ignore us for days and days. And we kept saying, no, we've got this, we've got more. And we showed them what we'd got. They were so dismissive. And then to come back to us, I've dealt with government responses to investigations I've done journalistically for years. And I thought this was the most dismissive series of responses from the government I've ever come across, which was along the lines of, we're doing everything we can. We've got strict controls. So we're saying, look, here's evidence you haven't got strict controls. And the government's coming back and saying, we have strict controls. I can't tell you how annoying that is.
Yeah.
So we have strict controls, and we're doing everything we can for the environment. I mean, it's such hollow word. So it made me really quite cross late on in the process that they wouldn't even take it seriously. And now I know that there are lots of bodies and pressure groups within this industry who've been saying this to the government for the last decade and have got similar responses. It's just normally if you get something that is going on mass media, i.e. the BBC, and then you go to the government, you expect to get something meaningful back. There was nothing of meaning. And we all know that actually the regulations, although not tough enough at the moment, if implemented and policed properly, would certainly have an impact on all of this area, and certainly on the export of waste tires to India.